Welcome, dear students. We are learning the fourth chapter, Production of Metals. In this chapter, now you know about the various stages in the metallurgy. That is about the different stages of concentration, extraction of a metal, and the refining methods. Today, we are going to learn about the metallurgy of iron. So, let's begin with the metallurgy of iron. Iron, the most important of all metal, which play an inevitable role in the world and civilization. It can be said that iron is the most commonly used metal. It is used in the manufacture of steel and other alloys in the construction and manufacturing. Here we are going to learn about the metallurgy of iron. You people know that hematite, magnetite and iron pyrites are some of the minerals of iron. From this, which are the ores of iron? Yes, you know hematite and magnetite are the most important ores of iron. But iron is industrially prepared mainly from hematite. In olden days, iron pyrites, one of the mineral of iron, was considered as fool's gold. As it has yellow brazen color that resembles gold, these iron pyrites were known as fool's gold. Hematite Fe2O3, one of the oxide ore of iron, is concentrated through hydraulic washing. You people have learned that hydraulic washing is done for impurities with low density and ore with higher density. So, the hematite is concentrated by the method hydraulic washing. The ore thus obtained is subjected to roasting as a part of extraction of metal. During roasting, the impurities present in the oxide ore like sulfur, arsenic, phosphorus, etc. are removed as their gaseous oxides. Along with this, water is also expelled out. But the gangue present in the ore is not removed. As we learned, the ore of iron is subjected to reduction after roasting. Iron is a moderate reactive metal, hence it is reduced by using reducing agents like carbon monoxide. Let's start the metallurgy of iron using blast furnace. Hematite, one of the ore of iron, is converted by using the blast furnace. Iron is produced in a special furnace called blast furnace. As a blast of hot air is passed through the bottom of the furnace, it got the name blast furnace. In this blast furnace, hematite, limestone and coke are fed into the furnace through a special arrangement on the top of the furnace. Let's learn the reactions taking place at different parts of the blast furnace. In the beginning, the carbon reacts with oxygen and forms carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide reacts with excess coke and heat to liberate carbon monoxide. This carbon monoxide acts as a reducing agent in the metallurgy of iron. At high temperature, limestone undergoes thermal decomposition to give calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. This calcium oxide acts as a substance to remove the impurity present in the ore of iron, and these substances are called flux. Here calcium oxide acts as a flux. This flux reacts with silicon dioxide, the gangue present in the ore of iron, to form a molten material called slag, that is calcium silicate. The molten slag, being less dense, floats over the molten iron. The slag and iron are taken out separately from the furnace in the molten state. Remember, the gangue present in the ore of iron is acidic in nature. So basic flux like calcium oxide is used. If the gangue is basic, then acidic flux is to be used. Carbon monoxide, formed as a result of the thermal decomposition of limestone, reduces the hematite into iron. The molten iron thus obtained from the blast furnace contain 4% carbon and other impurities like manganese, silicon, phosphorus, etc. Hence, the iron obtained from the blast furnace is called pig iron. Cast iron is the another type of iron obtained from the pig iron. When pig iron is heated, remelted and poured into mold. See some of the examples of cast iron. These cast irons are hard but brittle and it is not malleable. Hence it is not used for the construction purposes. The next type of iron obtained from the pig iron is wrought iron. This iron is considered as the most purest form of iron. Chains, hooks, bridges, railway couplings, fences, etc. are all examples of wrought iron. See some of the properties of wrought iron. So from this, what do you understand? The pig iron obtained from the blast furnace is subjected to heating, remelting and alloying. Different types of iron is obtained and its properties are varied. In the part B video, we will learn about the different types of alloy steels.